Welcome to today's video, guys. Today we're going to take you through how to master the barbell row. So we've had a lot of requests for this, so make sure you smash the like button before I start this video and help us reach more people and help us educate more people to improve their physique. Barbell row is an exercise which is phenomenal for your back, however it gets bastardized an awful lot. It's a very common exercise we see a lot of guys use in the gym, however they often use too much weight, really bad form, often get injured and build very little muscle. So in this video, I'm explaining to you exactly how to do it to get the most return on investment in your time, energy, to build as much muscle as possible whilst not getting injured. Point number one we're going to look at is in terms of body position. So one of the most common things we see with a lot of people is that when they're doing a barbell row, instead of bringing their body almost like horizontal to the floor, where we really want to be looking to be, they do it in a very upright position. So when you're doing a barbell row from a high position, you're going to end up almost shrugging the weight up and using a lot of your traps and your upper back and not so much of the mid-back and lower lats, which is really what we want to be trying to work on. We want to try and work on the whole of the back, not just our traps. So this isn't a shrugging exercise with as much weight as you can, which is often what it ends up being. You see people will start an exercise like a barbell row with the technique very tight, and they'll start in the lower position here where we want to be parallel to the floor. And what happens as they start to increase the load, they slowly come up, and in a matter of weeks, at a position when they're using too much weight and they're too vertical and they're not actually getting as much out of the exercise as they should be. So don't be that guy or that girl. Point number two is in terms of grip position, hand width along the bar. So this is going to vary a lot depending on your structure. So if you have broader shoulders, obviously you're going to need to grip slightly wider. So one of the common things I see with a lot of people is they get bicep pain, forearm pain from doing a barbell row. So if you're finding that when you're doing a barbell row, you're getting pain and tightness through your forearm and you're mainly feeling it in your brachialis, the outside of your bicep, take a wider grip, and that will emphasize your back as the main lever and main mover more than your biceps, which will have a big impact. And the last big point I want you to really focus on is when we're coming back, once we've lifted the bar up, we want to come back, we want to brace our core and our abs really tight, and then think about driving our hips back as we lean forward, take a slight bend in the knee, and then look to drive the weight upwards, not like just folding like a Coke can. So always think about having your core and your abs tight throughout the entire movement, because we have to remember the muscles of our back, in particular the lats, which are the biggest muscle there. They insert on the hip as well as the upper around the shoulder, and that's why we need to make sure we keep our abs and our hips tight so they're not moving around, so we get maximum tension through the muscle to build as much muscle as possible and get results as quickly as possible. So lastly, to wrap up, one thing we want to focus on, of course, a lot of people struggle with is grip. So I'd always make sure you actually use wrist straps for this. It will help a lot in terms of gripping the bar. I also find as well, just try and get a better tension through my back and not pull so much through my biceps and my hands. I actually take my hand around the bar and hold the bar almost just in my fingers when I'm using the straps, so I don't grip so hard. So I can literally just focus on that mind muscle connection to work my back and not my biceps and my forearms. So that's one very, very easy tip. Key with this in terms of sets and reps, I'd always focus on quality rather than quantity. So in my opinion, something like 2 sets of doing maybe 8 to 12 reps as a first set, and then a second set of 15 to 20 reps works really well, but obviously warm up until you get to that point. So this is the mastery of the barbell row. Hope this was helpful, insightful, and help you make more back gains. Make sure you smash the like button, drop us a comment below with any questions you have. You can also hit the link below this video. You can book in your free strategy call to work with myself and the CTO coaching team. You can also hit the link below and join our free training on our Facebook group, which is the CTO coaching community. So we'll see you in the next video and look forward to educating you, helping you change your life.